E-bikes and e-scooters, well, they're everywhere nowadays, and with the surge in popularity comes a lot of confusion about safety and who's responsible when something goes wrong. Welcome to Local Living. I'm Brian Thomas, and joining us is Sam Mirejovsky of Sam & Ash Injury Law. He's back with us to break down e-bike and e-scooter liability and what riders and drivers all need to know. So thank you for coming back. Welcome.
Brian,
Happy New Year.
Thanks. You too.
So with Nevada law, how does Nevada law treat e-bikes and e-scooter riders, and what kind of road liability is on them?
Sure. If you're on the road and you're on an e-bike, rules of the road apply. So you're actually no different from a motor vehicle.
So say if an e-scooter rider or e-bike rider causes an accident, what kind of liability are they facing? And say like they run a red light and such, what happens? What's the next step?
Sure. I mean, they can be found at fault for the accident just like a motor vehicle drivers. It's really no different in that sense.
And so what are the first actions they should take, like right away?
Well, here, one of the things most people need to know is because the e-bike is not as visible as a car,
right,
they generally can be doing the right thing on the road and still have a driver hit them. And actually, most times the vehicle is at fault for these accidents. So very dangerous to be on the road in e-bikes. I think a lot of kids are on these e-bikes, and they're getting hit, unfortunately, quite often, and there's some big injuries is what we're seeing.
So they want to say if a driver causes the accident, what are some of the first steps they should be taking?
Well, obviously, you want to make sure that the person you've hit is getting medical attention. So call 911, right, get an ambulance to the scene, even if they're waving it off. I mean, it's very important. You probably want to get the police out there too. Mm-hmm. You want to get a report written. I would say that whether you're at fault or not, just records everything and has, you get it all checked down. You get the responsibility of figuring out what happened in the accident off your plate.
And then when it comes to the compensation part, what are some of the first things they should be doing?
Well, you need a lawyer,
right?
Because going against the insurance company and trying to go palms up with them, first of all, it's going to take you an enormous amount of time. It's going to be a lot of paperwork back and forth. Right. You don't realize how much it is, and you could end up thousands of dollars out of pocket at the end of everything. So don't go at it alone. It's not a DIY project. Get a lawyer.
And then what are some of your safety tips for both drivers and riders?
Okay, this is what I tell my kids. Okay, just pretend no one sees you. All right, if you're on your bike or you're even walking, even as a pedestrian in Vegas, just because you're on the crosswalk and you've got the walk sign, just because you're on a bike and you've got the green light, doesn't mean that people see you.
That's right.
So just, the rule of thumb is head on a swivel, be observant, and take nobody's good driving for granted.
Absolutely. Those are great tips. Absolutely. Yeah. I do the same thing even when I have a green light, I look both ways. So that kind of stuff. Common sense.
You have to. And people do some stupid stuff out there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us today. Sam & Ash Injury Law. They're 1108 South Casino Center Boulevard. That's the corner of Charleston and Casino Center in the Arts District. SamandAshLaw.com. You can call them 702-820-1234. Sam, thank you for coming back.
Thank you, Brian.
Always a pleasure having you back.
Likewise.
All right. And thank you for watching Local Living. We'll see you next time.